It's 10:23. We go to Thobeka Goba, marketing manager of Knorrox. Knorrox, Unilever South Africa, a brand as old as time itself, is it not? Thobeka, welcome.
Thank you for having me, Clarence.
I grew up with Knorrox, man.
Lovely.
Yeah.
What's your favorite food to make with Knorrox?
Well, it was there. It was in the stews, wasn't it? It was in the soups. It was just ever present. I think my mom found a place for it. Some hearty kind of meals. That's where I see it. That's where I smell it.
That's what we love to give, rich, meaty flavor.
It's homely, that smell. I feel safe when I get that smell. So you've launched the We Give a Bull moment. We got to give a bull. We've got our cows are in bad shape around the country, but yours is a different We Give a Bull moment, is it not?
Yes, it is. Our We Give a Bull, so it's a Knorrox community-led movement. We call it We Give a Bull because it's a campaign where we want to celebrate those who are making a difference in our communities. It's about celebrating those who are providing nourishment for our children as well as community members. We started the campaign last year, and this year we are out to find our next community hero. Anyone who is giving a bull in the Gauteng region. We want to support and drive more nourishment in communities.
And nourishment should be part of our vocabulary every single day of our lives in this particular country. Now, the play on words, I think, is really bold. It's memorable. Was there any hesitation maybe about using the phrase? It just sounds so close to merely a common colloquialism.
I think the word We Give a Bull is mostly saying we actually really, really care about South Africans. We know in South Africa we've got a food security challenge, and as a brand we've also spoken a lot to the hidden hunger challenge, which speaks about the lack of essential nutrients that we see in children. In the wider communities, almost 29% of children are, malnourished. Meaning that they lack essential nutrients like iron and zinc. What we've done as a brand in our products is fortified our products. But in addition to that, what we've done is then also supported those who make meals for children at schools, and we've also supported community kitchens and people that are creating meals and making meals for communities around them. So we have a kitchen in Stanga, KZN. We also have one in Eastern Cape, and now we want to open one in Gauteng to continue to drive the message around giving a bull and really caring about the nourishment of South Africans.
Movements are often judged, defined by their longevity. I get the sense you've got the stamina.
Yeah.
Okay, and then there's this collaboration. You're talking about the communities that you've partnered with, soup kitchens, maybe entrepreneurs as well in this country. Is that an ongoing part of the mission?
Yes, it is an ongoing part of the mission. In addition to us supporting the kitchens, we're committed to working with the partners that we've got on board. So we partner with the Department of Basic Education, with the food handler program with schools. We've also previously partnered with the SPA group to support the kitchens. And we'll continue to do that to find partners who also want to give a bull about communities for us to be able to put dignity in our food systems in South Africa. It is an ongoing mission for the brand. That is why part of the We Give a Bull campaign is not just about giving support in the form of our products, but we're also providing training to the food handlers who teach about nutrition, also the community kitchen, also the wider consumer knowledge in terms of what a nutritious meal looks like, because we see that the way that we eat has changed so much. What we used to eat is not what our parents used to eat, which also changes what nutrients we're putting in our bodies. So as a brand, we're really committed about making that knowledge available to the wider audiences of South Africa, and these are the channels we're using within the We Give a Ball campaign to do so. And really our aim is to strengthen this work and reach more children and families.
I'm always amazed at South Africans. I think we are very discerning. We're actually very good at spotting corporate fluff. But how do you ensure that We Give a Bull messaging feels authentic to the average South African and the Kasi experience especially, and it doesn't feel like just another ad campaign?
Yeah, I think for us it's really about hearing from people in communities. We don't want to, as a brand, to open our own kitchen, for example, or to say this is the kitchen we're opening and this is what we're doing. We've asked and put out a call to communities to nominate women that they know, or men that they know who are already doing this amazing work, because there is always someone in your neighborhood. I'm sure you, Clarence, know someone in your neighborhood where you were growing up who was always willing to help the next person, who was always doing something to make sure that everyone, is well fed and is happy and well nourished. We all know those people. All we're doing as a brand is amplifying that and shining a light on the good that people are already doing, versus, zoning into the challenges that we face as South Africans, because that is our role as brands, is how do we make people's lives better. And, as South Africans, they say we always make a plan. We're a resilient nation. So as a brand, we want to celebrate and further support those who are already doing great work. That's why We Give a Bull is about, being able to lift up the arms of those who are already doing such amazing work in their community.
Yeah. And I think it's an absolutely wonderful initiative with lots of legs, lots of amazing people. I'm thinking of Auntie Fatima and Auntie Sybil. They played that kind of role in our community, and they need all the support. All those Auntie Fatimas, aunties, and they need that kind of support. Thobeka Goba, thank you for alerting us to Knorrox's We Give a Bull movement.